What's up, everybody? It's your girl T with Adventures of Spirits, and today we will be making some homemade mixed cocktails that you can make out your very own home with ingredients that you may have.
Perfect.
Okay, so these are just a few cocktails that were recommended to me, and I've heard that they taste very good, so I'm going to be the judge of that. So today we're going to be mixing 5 different drinks, some of them with Hennessey, some of them with rum, some of them with whiskey, as well as some with tequila. So let's get into it. So as you can see, we're starting off with the rum today. So with this rum, this drink consists of Wray and Nephew, a little corn whiskey, some pineapple juice, and lost my train of thought. Cranberry juice. So we're going to mix that. Sorry, I didn't have this up here for you, so you can see what's going in here. However, whichever cranberry you decide to use is fine. Some have also used strawberry pucker, and anything that you would normally mix with pineapple and something sweet that's red. Okay, I haven't tried it with anything outside of cranberry juice, so try it with something else, and if you do mix it, let me know how it tastes. So let's get into it. So here, this calls for good old Wray and Nephew. No, I don't have a name for these drinks. You can name it yourself. After I taste it, maybe I'll give it a name, okay? So with this one, we are going to go with 1.5 ounces of Wray and Nephew. Any high proof rum, basically, will do. Then we're gonna follow it up with 1 ounce of corn whiskey. Yeah, you can use Everclear as well. I'm just gonna use the corn whiskey because that's what I have. Okay, now, from what I understand, they said that this will actually taste good and you won't be able to tell the liquor is in it, but I find it hard to believe that you're gonna have these 2 babies in the drink and not know that there's liquor in there. Let's see. Sorry. Cranberry juice. 1 ounce of cranberry. And we're gonna top it off with some pineapple juice. First, we're gonna put some ice in here. Okay. All right. So we're gonna give it a little stir. Wish me luck, guys. Okay. It's actually pretty good. And to be honest with you, I probably would mix maybe some fruit punch in there, or maybe some, strawberry type of sweet liqueur in here. Pretty good. So as I'm drinking this, I am definitely tasting this corn liquor. Not the corn liquor, but the Wray and Nephew. Wray and Nephew has a very distinct taste to it. But I do taste the rum. But I can say that if you want it to be a little more sweet, I would say to maybe lessen the ounces of your Wray and Nephew from 1.5 ounces to maybe just a half, to where you only get maybe an 1.5 ounces of liquor. So just put this down to 1 ounce versus 1.5 ounces, and then just put 1/2 ounce of the corn liquor, and then maybe sweeten it up a little more with your pineapple juice or your cranberry juice. So try that and let me know how you like it. From a taste perspective, I would, from a scale of 1 to 10, I would definitely give it a 7 with the ability for it to be a 9. I would, for those who don't really like the taste of the Wray and Nephew, you can always add a little more of your sweetness and cater it to your needs. Okay, let's get to the next one. Hey everyone, so this one here is a mixture of Hennessey, cranberry juice, and pineapple juice. So just so everyone understands, you see how this Hennessey has a lot of Hennessey in it. It's mainly because I prefer to drink Henny XO. And this will practically stay full unless my company is requesting it. But the more that my guests come to my home to drink the Hennessey and they've tasted the XO, this stays like this, okay? So what better time to use it than to try this little mixed drink? Maybe it's a way I can get them to drink that instead of drinking my expensive shit, right? Okay, so let's put ice. Some ice in your glass. All right, not too much. All right, we're gonna start off with 1.5 ounces of Hennessey. Two ounces of cranberry juice. And 1.5 ounces of pineapple juice. All right. Give it a little mix, and a little stir. Now, just so you know, the individuals giving me these recipes did not specify whether you stir it, shake it, or whatever. But just so you people understand that normally, if you have juice and liquor in a drink, I guess depending on what type of juice it is, some people will shake it up. If it's predominant, if it's not like a citrus, if there's citrus in there, normally you would shake it up and then pour it. In some instances where there's no citrus in there, then you would stir it. But I'm stirring this one because the recommendation I was given with this did not tell me to shake. It just said to pour and drink. So I stirred it because I didn't want anything just sitting on top. So let's see how this tastes. It's all right, and it may just be because I'm not that much of a regular Hennessey fan. So I wonder. To me, I think that it would probably be better either with my Hennessey XO or just a different cognac. But for the Henny lovers out there, okay, if this is your favorite bottle and you have to go crazy to make sure that that's at the bar and you have to drink it. Not bad. It's not bad, and it's definitely something that someone who likes sweet drinks, sweet mixed drinks would definitely love. So what would I give it out of 1 to 10? Again, same as the other one. Depends on the flavor that you prefer. I would probably try this maybe with my Douce or my Martell to see how it goes, or even, believe it or not, you know, Ciroc has their own brandy type cognac, and I would probably try that in here instead. But you substitute it and try it, and then let me know in the comments how you liked it. But I give this a 6 with the opportunity to be an actual 9, depending on which liquor that you prefer. Not too bad. All right, on to the next one, everyone. So this drink here actually has a name. From what I understand, it's called the Hennessey Sidecar. So again, another drink with Hennessey. Don't know if it's actually going to be my favorite or if it's going to really give me the full effect, but we're going to mix it according to the way it was recommended. So this drink actually has Hennessey, simple syrup, French orange liqueur, Contreau, so not to be confused with your Grand Marnier, even though that is also another orange liqueur, and freshly squeezed lemon juice, not the stuff out of the squeeze bottle. Trust me, if you think there is no difference and you want to argue that there is no difference, I challenge you to make a drink with the squeeze bottle. Same thing goes with the lime juice versus freshly squeezed, and I guarantee you, you will know the exact difference, okay? The same thing with using triple sec instead of an actual true orange liqueur. Try that, and I guarantee you that you'll notice a difference. All right, so with this, since this is a sidecar, this will be shaken because it does have fresh lemon, so I'm going to prepare my shaker. Because we just want it cold, okay? We're not trying to pour ice in this. And so this calls for This calls for 1.5 ounces of Henny. Three-quarters of Contreau. Quarter ounce of your simple syrup. And 1/2 ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice. All right. So, let me take this. How do you know when to stop shaking? Because your fingers will go numb. Okay? So, strain this in the glass. Let's see what this tastes like. Okay. I actually like this one. And maybe it's the lemon juice, or maybe it's the orange liqueur. I don't know, but I can say this is one of the best ones out of tonight, mixed with Henny. And I'm wondering also if it's gonna even taste any better with my other preference of cognac, but oh, this is good. This is good. So, scale of 1 to 10, as far as taste goes, this definitely, it gives me an 8.5. You know, give me an 8.5. 8.5. Not quite a 9, but 8.5 is good. Okay, not bad. Okay, all right. I don't have a name for any of them. Actually, this one, I don't know. Well, it comes with Hennessey Sidecar, and I guess we'll just keep that name. Does it fit? Yeah, it does. This is good. I'm gonna finish this. I'm gonna finish this later. Okay. Now, on to our last two drinks, and our last two drinks are shots. So get your shot glasses ready. Let's see how it goes. Okay. So I know this looks weird, doesn't it? This looks weird. Exactly. So I didn't use Fireball. The actual recipe calls for Fireball, and I personally don't come for me in the comments, but I personally don't drink Fireball whiskey. Now, I do know the bars have it and everything, but I'm not really a fan of the cinnamon whiskey, and maybe I just need to broaden my horizons with it. To me, it just tastes like a old piece of big red gum, you know. And like I said, there's different types of cinnamon whiskey. However, I'm going to use R.M. Rose. This is actually made in Georgia, in Dillard, Georgia, over at the R.M. Rose distillery. And I'm going to use their cinnamon whiskey because I did actually taste this, which made me buy it. And it was actually pretty good. It actually tasted better than the Fireball whiskey. So I'm sure there's other cinnamon whiskeys out there. So if you prefer or you have a preference, instead of Fireball, use that one, okay? Use that one, or if you have access to this, you know, have a little girls trip or just a friend trip, family trip, going up there and try out a couple of whiskeys. I actually have a couple of other whiskeys from their distillery, but I guarantee you won't be disappointed. But this drink calls for the same measurement of all three. So we're gonna have half an ounce of cinnamon whiskey, a half an ounce of peanut butter whiskey. Skrewball. So for those who don't know about Skrewball is a peanut butter, it's a peanut butter whiskey. And to me, it sort of puts me in the mind, because I do know that I think there's another liquor that has a peanut butter taste, and they make this drink, it's almost like a peanut butter and jelly, it reminds you like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But as you can see, it hasn't been used much, and I probably need to drink it a little more. So then that means now I need to look at a couple of other recipes for this actual liquor. So, but it's a screw top, so I'm good. And then also a half an ounce of Woodford Reserve. It's already open. I do have a one that was gifted to me, a double oaked Woodford Reserve, but we're not going to use that for this. We're going to use what the recipe called for, and since this is open and it's already down, actually I prefer to drink this straight, just either neat or over the rocks. But in this particular instance, we're going to try this shot and see what it tastes like. Okay. All right. So we're going to do a half an ounce of each. I have no clue what this is going to taste like. I'm just thinking about just the different flavors together. But then again, you know, those are people who cook. You know, you all may look at it and go, "Oh, that's gonna be delicious," you know, with the peanut butter and the essence of the cinnamon and whatever. But let's see what this tastes like, shall we? All right. Now, should I down this like a shot, or should I taste it? Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna taste it first. I'm gonna sip it because I do want to taste it. So I can let you know, if you just down it, you're never really gonna taste what the shot is. Okay, so let me just taste this. Well, I'll be damned. Oh yeah. Oh, this is definitely, okay. This is good. I would never have thought that these three ingredients would taste this good. This is delicious. This is delicious. So let me tell you what it tastes. I taste literally all three. But all three together, you know what it puts me in the mind of? It puts me in the mind of like a, think of it like like it's a Bailey's. It gives you the essence of like a Bailey's cream coffee almost, if that makes sense. I don't know why it gives me the taste of a coffee, but it does. But this, oh yeah, this is good. So should I shot this? Should I drink this? Should I drink this like this? Okay, let's do this, cause y'all gonna have me in here sweating. Okay. Well, look, I ain't got no makeup on. It won't be running down. It's good. So, okay, let's take this to the head, shall we? Now, this gets a 10. This gets a 10. Cinnamon whiskey. Skrewball, that's a peanut butter flavored. And Woodford Reserve. These three. The sweetness of Woodford Reserve, the peanut butter taste of the Skrewball, and the cinnamon whiskey here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Definitely. Definitely a tick. Gotta try it. All right, now we on to the last one for today. And our last one for today is, yes, I know you're gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy. But this here, Together. I know. Don't know. It was recommended. I'm gonna try it. It's only 1 ounce. It's really a half a shot. It says an even number of both. Okay, so if I wanted a whole shot, it'll be 1 ounce and 1 ounce. But we're gonna do a half ounce and a half ounce because I think I've drunk a little bit enough for today. Okay, so therefore let's try this. No, it doesn't have a name, but if I like it, we'll give it one. Oh, and that last drink, I don't know. What do we call that? Skrewball with the whiskey. I have to think of one. If you think of a name, put it in my comments for me. Put it in my comments. Okay, so I'm gonna put, okay, I'm gonna do a shot. I'm gonna do a shot of this. I'm gonna put 1 ounce of Bailey's, okay? And 1 ounce of, I'm using Casamigos only because I don't drink it, okay? I'm not saying it's nasty. I'm a fan of tequila as well, but I prefer liquor from, like, the liquor, the tequila you can't get here. I'm not saying that there's no tequilas that I like that you can get here. I'm just saying that I just love being able to explore tequilas that are not made here because it's not frequented. So my chances of tasting it is less. So, but I'm not saying this is nasty. Casamigos is a good brand. Do I think it's overrated for what they charge? Yes, I do. Because actually, I would rather drink Cazadores, underrated, but a damn good tequila. And believe it or not, all of their levels of tequila are smooth, from the Blanco, the Resposado, to the Añejo. I had all three, and I think the Blanco's gone. The Añejo is still there, and I just have a little bit of the Resposado here. So, I promise you, try that. All right, so let's go with the Casamigos. The reason why I'm using Casamigos, because that's what they used. They told me to use. So, I'm going to use what they said, because as you know, some tequilas have different tastes. So therefore, I'm trying to get the taste that it's supposed to give. Okay, so let's see if it's going to give what it's supposed to be giving. Okay, so let's see. All right, let's taste this first. Not bad, not bad. Now, I taste that Casamigos taste. You know, and I can't explain what that is, but I think that there's just another tequila that I think that will go much better with this, in this shot. So let's just say the mixture of the two, I give a 9, right? But I think that the taste of the Casamigos, which to me is a little more herby, if that's, you know, it's very herbal. I would prefer something a little more, maybe going towards the, you know, going towards the mezcal taste, or something a little more where you actually taste the agave in the actual tequila. And I know it's made of agave, but you know, by the time they start adding things into it, depending on whether it's a pure, and I've never actually researched Casamigos to find out if it's actually pure or not, but it says 100% blue agave, that I'm assuming is pure, but I don't know what's in it because it tastes extremely different than another 100% blue agave, okay? But I would say maybe try it with a resposado. Maybe the añejo might just be a little too strong. You know, it's smoother, but añejos give a lot more flavor, a lot more taste. So maybe the Casamigos that they meant for me to try it with was a resposado. It was not a blanco, I know that for sure, but I'll try it with a resposado next. But this is actually pretty good. I think I'll take this one to the head too. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. Well, that's it for tonight, everyone. If you liked this video and want to see more segments of quick mixed drinks that you can do at home, please let me know down in the comment section. If you have any recommendations of some mixed drinks that you would like me to try, that you've maybe created at home, you know, your own personal concoctions, and you want me to taste it to see if it goes well, or maybe even try it with a different type of liquor and maybe revise it a little bit, let me know down in the comments. If you do like content such as this, please hit the subscribe button and you'll get notifications of my upcoming videos. Please be aware that I will be going on a cruise within the next week or so, and they have multiple bars on that cruise, and usually whenever I go on the cruise, I usually feature, maybe do a tasting at one of the favorite bars, but at this one, I'll be doing a pub crawl. Sort of like going from bar to bar to bar to drink and test out some of their favorite drinks or their top drinks within that particular bar. And I have some guests with me. I have some family, I have some friends, and hey, I might even have some, you know, cruise acquaintances that I may meet on board. But if you want to watch that, hit that subscribe button, get a notification, and you'll be notified of that coming video. Other than that, drink what you drink, how you want to drink. Don't let anyone tell you how to drink. Just always drink responsibly. Catch you next time in the next video.